Hello, family and friends. Welcome to All for Health with Jane. And the compliments of 2023, compliments of the new year. Hope everyone is well. Family, I'm going live because I miss you. I just wanted to be with you for this few minutes, just to say hi. Wanted to check how is this few days. How do you feel in these few days of 2023? Hope all is well. And I believe we are all back home. If you're not yet home, please indicate to me. If you are not back, still visiting families, still on holidays, let's talk. I am home, and I believe there are a lot of us who are home, who haven't visited anywhere. We were just home for Christmas and New Year. Uh, let's talk, family. I missed you. And I owe you a party. I wanted to throw a party when I reach 1,000 subscribers. Already I'm on 1,200 subscribers, not yet monetized. So when I'm monetized, definitely I'm going to throw a big party. But for now, I want to organize one just to say thank God. Thank God. God has given me 1,000 subscribers. So I would like to thank him, and I'll organize a party, a meeting of some sort for all of us, the Fit Firms, all of us, all the members, old and new members. So I will organize that. And in that meeting, we just sit and chill and just thank God for growing us. The purpose of this live is just to meet you and we talk. But otherwise, the purpose is let's talk about 2023. 2023 as YouTubers, we need to ensure that we work as hard as possible. Working as hard as possible, I mean, we need to upload as much as we can. And another thing that I wanted us to talk about here is we need to support one another. You know, with YouTube, you can't do it alone. You can never do it alone. We need each other. So there is no way you will be able to do it without other people. We need to support each other. When it comes to this platform, definitely we really need one another. Because for one to reach that 1,000, you need your fellow brothers and sisters to subscribe for you. There is no way you will reach that if people don't support you. And and once you reach that, there's 4,000 hours on the side. We need that. The same people who have subscribed for you need to support your videos. As you upload, it's very important that people support you by watching your videos. That's very, very, very important. So that's another thing that I want to encourage us to say, let's try our level best. I was saying to some of my fit firms, some of my friends, that one thing about YouTube, what I've realized is we are keen to support one another when we still small YouTubers. But once we grow, we tend to forget where we come from. I don't know why. Why is, that culture? We need to do away with such a culture where once you grow, you forget about other people. I'm saying this because most of the big YouTubers are big because of small YouTubers. And for us to become big as well, we need those big YouTubers to support us. So my prayer is, as we grow, my prayer is, as we get more supporters, we get more subscribers, let's not forget where we come from. As we get more supporters, subscribers, let's ensure that we support other people for them to grow as well. That's my prayer. Every time when I pray, every time when I get 1 or 2 subscribers and I see that now I'm climbing that ladder, my prayer is, God, much as you give me these people who are making my channel to grow, may I not forget my brothers and sisters who are still struggling to grow. Let's try by all means to support each other. Please, that's my prayer. And I know that as we pray to God, God definitely hears our answers, and definitely He will answer us. So, family, that's my plea, that's my request. That's one reason why I have planned. I didn't want to make it an ordinary video. I said, let me make it a live. It's unplanned live. I know that some people may not even be aware that I've done this. I'm on live. It's fine. So you will watch this video later. It's okay. When you come across this video on my channel, it's fine. You can watch it. But the advice that I'm giving you is that there is no way you're going to be able to do it on your own. There is no way I will be able to do it on my own. We need each other. I need you. You need me. We need one another. So let's help one another to grow. Helping a person can be in different ways. Sometimes when I do things and then you are aware that I'm doing it in the right manner, you can give me an advice and say, this is not the way it's done. Do it this way. And when you do it this way, it might help you to grow. It can be in any form. It can be in any way. Let's try our level best. We are many here on YouTube. Being many as we are, we cannot say, if to be honest, if we were supporting each other the way it's supposed to, one must not be on YouTube for more than a year and he hasn't reached 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours. No ways. So for a person to be on YouTube for more than a year or 2 years before reaching those requirements, then it shows that we don't care for one another, to be honest. And another thing that I've realized is that as our children are passing matric, some of us, we don't even have money to take them to tertiary. We don't have money to take them to the colleges. YouTube can help. YouTube can help to keep them busy. YouTube can help to keep them away from the streets, because the more they become bored, the more they start doing things that are not going to benefit them at all. So, and it's upon us. It's upon us as their parents. It's upon us as their sisters. It's upon us as their brothers, as their family members, as their friends. It's upon us to encourage them at least to try and start their own channels, because as they do that, it will keep them busy and they will forget to do things that will not benefit them at all. So let's encourage more to do this. Let's encourage more, because I've realized that most people think we are on YouTube just because we have passion of doing what we are doing. We are on YouTube because maybe we feel we are bored, we just whiling away time. No ways. People need to know. We need to try and encourage them, for them to know that this is a job. This, they can make an earning from it. They can make a salary from it, more especially those who are not employed. They can make money out of YouTube. Estelle. Hi, Estelle. How are you, my family? How are you? Please give me a thumbs up. I just, this is an unplanned life. It's an unplanned life. Hot pot, my darling. How are you, girl? Thank you. I know you always support me, guys. You always support me. Happy New Year. Compliments of the new season. Compliments, compliments, compliments. May we meet everything, all our needs. May God supply all our needs in this year. Whatever that we could not fulfill in the past year, may God give us. It's my prayer daily. May God give us in Jesus' mighty name. Hotpot is aware that, in fact, me and Hotpot, we just passed 1,000 subscribers. Estelle, we just passed 1,000 subscribers, and having achieved that goal, we still have to push the hours. Hence, I just thought, let me do this live, and it's unplanned live. So now I'm trying to say, in this, let 2023 be a different year. Let it be a different year. We're starting now in the first week of 2023 to plan for the whole year. Whatever mistakes that we made in 2022, may we not repeat them. Thank you, Estelle. Thank you. Thank you, dear, for the congratulations. Thank you so much. So whatever that we haven't done properly in the beginning of the year now, let's take a paper and a pen, sit down and, plan it properly. This must be a different year for all of us. So I was still on a thing of encouraging each other to say, let's support one another. I was saying on YouTube, we need each other. There is no way you will become successful if you don't collaborate with other people, if you don't support other people. I need you, you need me. With YouTube, you cannot walk alone. You need other people. You can't walk in isolation. Without you, there is no way I'm going to be successful. For those 1,000 subscribers to subscribe to me, I need them again to say, come and watch my videos, because without them, there is no way we are going to grow. We grow because we're supporting each other. So that's what I wanted to emphasize today, to say, guys, let's try our level best to support one another. When you see one is on YouTube, one is on live, one has posted a video, let's support. Just a like. Sometimes even if you are busy, you just give a live, you give a emoji sign to say, I'm there, I'm with you. And as we're doing that, we are trying to build one another. Another thing that I was talking about is our children are passing matric now. We have a lot of children who are passing matric. Some have passed last year, some have passed in previous years, and these children are not employed, they are at home. What is it that we can do to try and help them? As early as now, let's encourage them to start their YouTube. I know it might be expensive to buy data and whatever, but I'm telling you, there are Wi-Fi's at the libraries, free Wi-Fi's everywhere, in the malls, in the shops. They don't have a reason why not to start their own YouTube. And as they start their own YouTube, let's support them, because if we don't do that, we are multiplying thugs in the community. We are multiplying depression in the community. We are multiplying stress in the community, because they depend on us to support them. So if we don't do that, if we don't support them, they become discouraged. And once they become discouraged, I was saying to my fellow sisters to say, I don't know, maybe this is what God has put in my heart. These days, these boys who are in the location doing nothing, I'm busy encouraging them to start their own YouTube channels. And I will beg my sisters to say, please, just that one subscriber, it makes a difference. If you subscribe for a person, that one, we all know, we are YouTubers here. We all know how fulfilling it is when you open your YouTube and one extra person has subscribed for you. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to a person. So let's do that and encourage them. If you come across a channel, a person is still less than 100, guys, let's help these children. Let's help these boys and girls who are trying their best. They are not stealing anything from us. It's just to say, subscribe for them. Just one a subscriber, it will make a difference, and it's going to encourage them to push more. So let's do that. Let's encourage them. Because as they are sitting doing nothing, to be honest, at the end, they become stressed, they become depressed, they start thinking of going around stealing from people's homes, they breaking in, they are breaking the cars, they are stealing whatever. You forget maybe a purse or a laptop on your seat. Coming back from the shops, they've broken your car window. So all that, it is because of the stress and frustration they find themselves in. So when you help one or two, a boy or a girl, to start their own channels, I'm telling you, out of those two, one may become successful. And one day he'll come back to say, thank you, mama. Thank you, sister. Thank you, brother, for giving me that idea, for giving me that wisdom of starting this channel. They may not make money, a lot of money, but I know that that little they can make, it's going to give them hope, it's going to give them courage. So this is what I was just trying to say the reason why I'm doing this today, it's because it's still in the beginning of the year. When the year ends, you need to check. When we check in December 2023, I must say, at least I have 5 boys or 5 girls that I've encouraged to start their own YouTube channels. And having done that, at least 2 of them are successful. It's better than nothing. That is better than nothing. Play great, my sister. Hi, how are you? Much love, much love. How is 2023 already? Oh, God is great. I know I spent New Year Eve with you. That was nice. That was lovely. Thank you, Play Great. Thank you for supporting me, my sister. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to push my hours as well. Play Great. I was saying to Estelle and Hotpot that I have just achieved my 1,000 subscribers. I'm now on 1,002 subscribers. I'm short of hours, and I have to work as hard as possible before the year ends, because isn't it when the year ends and I haven't got the 4,000, now YouTube will take the other hours that I've worked so hard for them. So I need to push that by year end of my YouTube channel, I must have achieved the 4,000 hours as well. But with God on our side, I know definitely that we are going to be successful. Another thing that I was saying, Play Great, is that let's support each other, my sister. Let's continue to support one another. We are back from the holidays. In December, it was understandable because people were visiting all over. People were attending to their visitors. People were attending to their families, you know. So now we are back. This is our job, some of us. So let's spend most of the time on YouTube. Ensure that when you don't upload your own, you supporting other people. Because I get, as you upload, you looking at other people to support you. So whenever you don't upload, then you support other people as well. Thank you for loving me, Mama. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. May God bless you all for supporting me. May God bless you all. May God grant you, the desires of your heart in this 2023. May we not lack anything. Whatever that we ask for, may God release it. We know He will release at His own time, but we have trust, we have hope that we are not going to lack anything in 2023, because our God is good. Our God is good. So that's the main thing that we are here for on this life, to say support, support, support. Let's support each other. Whenever we get time, let's do that. So another thing I was saying, for us to be on that 1,000, it's because of the support from other people. So for my fellow sister to be able to reach that 1,000, they need us as well. They need us. So let's do that and support each other. And I know God will give us strength to do that. God will give us passion to continue doing it as we were doing it. So those are some of the things that I wanted to say. It's not going to be a long life, but I was just saying I want to check on my family, check on my people, to say hi. And I know those who did not see this live, they will watch the video on the channel to check what is it that we were talking about. We are continuing. You know that I'm concerned about health. I'm concerned about health, doing it the exercise way. So we are continuing. We were on leave. We had a nice break. Our bodies rested, and we are continuing. As you are doing whatever you're doing at home, don't forget exercise, exercise, exercise. You can do it in any other way. You don't have to go to the gym. You can do it from home. Sometimes by doing that extra cleaning at home, it's part of exercise. As you do that extra cleaning, that's part of exercise. When you do the spring cleaning, I don't know what you call it, but here we're calling it spring cleaning. So as you do that, the other time I was washing my husband's van. It's a big van. So when I do it, I know I'll be sweating. It's a lot of work for me. That's an exercise. That's an exercise. Sometimes you do your gardening because it's something that you're not used to doing. That is an exercise. So let's do anything that will keep our heart beating fast, because as we do that, we are exercising. As we do that, we're helping our blood to flow. As we do that, we're trying to say sugar diabetes, we don't want you. High blood pressure, we don't want you. Stress, we don't want you. Depression, we don't want those. And as we do our exercises, we're helping our bodies. We're helping our bodies to fight against any disease, any sickness or illness that wants to attack us. So let's do it. And exercising is not only for old people. I normally say whether young or old, we all need it. We all need it. It's not only for old people. It's not only for middle-aged people. It's not only for young people, but it's for everyone. So mine is that. Mine is that I'm saying it's still January. In your plans for the year, whatever you want to achieve, may you not forget exercising. And exercising, it's not only for us who have big bodies. No, it's for everyone. Not only us who are plus sizes who get sick. I'm telling you, even young children, they get sick. These days, because of the type of food that we give these children, you find a young child suffering from sugar diabetes. You ask yourself, because when we grew up, we knew those diseases as diseases that are for old people only. But these days, children at schools, they have different diseases that were used to be diseases for old people. So, and this comes from the food that we feed these children. This comes from lack of exercising for some of us. So as we do it, hence I'm saying it's not only for old people, but it is for everyone. It is for everyone. Exercising, it's for everyone. So as you do those, whether resolutions or whatever, for 2023, definitely exercising must be one of them. And another thing, I normally say, we're not doing this for weight loss. Don't tell yourself that I want to lose your weight, but tell yourself that losing weight may not be a long-term thing, but being healthy, it's a long-term thing. When you say, I want to be healthy, the reason why I'm exercising is because I want to be healthy. To be honest, you won't even go on a scale to check your weight. Because what I have realized is that when you go on a scale and you check your weight, and you find that your weight is still the same, your weight hasn't gone down, you become discouraged. You become discouraged and you're going to stop. You are going to stop doing it. But if I say, I'm doing this because I'm doing it for health, it has to be a lifestyle. It has to be part of me. I'm a very big person in body, and I'm aware that I may not lose weight as fast as I thought. Another thing, because of age, as you grow old, uh, um, you don't lose as fast as young ones do. So hence, one of the things that I told myself is that I'm not doing it for losing weight. I am no weight. It will be a plus. Weight, it will be a bonus. So I am doing this because when I go to the doctor and they check my blood pressure, I want to hear the doctor saying, your blood pressure is normal. It's controllable. That's the reason why I'm doing this. I'm doing all this when I go to the doctor to check my sugar diabetes level. I want to hear the doctor saying, your level, it's normal, mama. You don't have a problem when it comes to that. Your cholesterol, it's okay. You don't have a problem with that, much as you are old, but those are okay. So the reason why I'm exercising is because of that. I'm not doing it for losing weight. Yes, I know I will lose weight as I'm doing it. I know I will lose. I don't know when last did I go on a scale. I don't know when last, because I realized that the more I go on a scale, the more I become discouraged. The more I become discouraged. So hence, I said, no more. I'm not going on a scale. I'll just do it for the sake of my health. Thank you so much. And Play Great says, yes, ma, uh, dear God is good all the time. He is good all the time. He is good all the time. He is good all the time. And he's faithful. Our God is faithful. Our God is faithful. It's us who people who sometimes do things our own way, but God doesn't change. God is the same today, yesterday, and forever. He'll remain the same. He will never change. We will change as people, but he will stay the same. His promises are yes and amen. So that is what I wanted to say, and encourage each other about uh, uh, um, about looking after our health. So this year, 2023, we are going to upload more on health, more on exercises. Let's do that. Each and every one of you, I know we have different niches. I know we're not doing the same. We have different niches. By having different niches, it doesn't mean you mustn't upload where you exercise. No, you can take a video where you do your exercises and post it to say, Mama Jane, check, this is what I'm doing now. When you walk to the shops. Don't take a taxi. Don't take your car. Walk to the shops. Just by walking, you doing an exercise. Do something extra, something that you were not doing. If you used to go to the shops walking, for you, it's no longer an exercise. So do something, go further. If you have shops in the surrounding and there are other shops maybe 2-3 kilometers away from yours, go to those ones further, because as you go to those shops, it's an exercise on its own, and it's going to help you a lot. It will help you a lot. So exercise, exercise, exercise. I can't emphasize that more than the way I'm saying it, because the more we do it, the more we do those exercises, the more we become healthy. You will see even your mental health will improve. You know, You no longer get tired to think about things. Your physical being will improve. You'll have strength to do things. You'll see. I no longer get tired like I used to before. I remember, because I'm a big person. I have a big body. I wouldn't walk from here to the shops. When I walked to the shops, it was a struggle. It was a struggle. When I clean in the house, it's a struggle. And I'm one person who is, I'm sweating. When it's hot for me, like, for example, today it's not hot, but I'm sweating as I talk to you. So imagine if I have to clean in the house, my clothes will be wet, wet, wet. At the same time, very tired. But since I started exercising, I no longer get as tired as I used to be. I can walk to the shops. I can do whatever. My body now is getting used to that. So hence I'm saying there's a lot of benefits. There's a lot of benefits in exercising. Yes, I'm still struggling when it comes to eating healthy, and which is a struggle for most people anyway. Another thing that can make it a struggle is because healthy food are expensive. You find that sometimes we don't afford to buy them. Buying vegetables are expensive. You find yourself, you can't buy them every day. Then you are compelled to eat pap and whatever that is there in the house. You are compelled. But because I'm exercising, my weight is stable. My weight is stable. It's not increasing as it used to. So my one thing that I need to achieve for 2023 is that I want to see myself trying to eat healthy as possible. That's another thing, because exercises goes with eating healthy. If you exercise, you need to eat healthy as well. Then I'm telling you, you are going to win. You are going to win this battle, because this is war. This is war. For you to be able to achieve all this is war. Mhm. Thank you, my family. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. This is going to be a beautiful year for us. This year, whoever still struggling to get a subscribers, this year we declare. This year we declare growth. In our prayer, I'm saying, God, give us growth, because we need this. We all need this. We really need this. Some are not even employed. They are doing this to be able to provide for their families. May God give us. May God give us a way to do it the correct way. Because maybe the reason why we don't grow is because we do not do it the right way. So, God, please give us a way to do it the right way, so that when we do it, it becomes easier. There is nothing discouraging like you post a video. The following day, when you check a video, it has less than 20 views. It's so demotivating. You will check it and check it around and check it to say, what did I do wrong? Why it doesn't reach people? Why doesn't it go viral? Why people don't see my video? And you did your best for that video. There is nothing frustrating as that. I don't want to lie to you. And whenever I see somebody's video and it has very few views, already I can feel that person. I know the feeling. I know how it feels, that you spend the whole day, like now I'm spending the whole hour doing this live. At the end, it's only less than 20 people who are going to view it. It's so demotivating, but we mustn't lose courage. We mustn't lose courage. They normally say, some people, when they encourage us on YouTube, they say, it takes It takes only that one video to give you those 4,000 hours. That one video. So we mustn't lose hope. When you post and people don't watch it, you post, it doesn't go viral. I wouldn't say people don't watch it, because the few people who will see your video, they may watch it. But as long as it doesn't go viral to be seen by multitudes of people, on YouTube, it doesn't help. So, but I want to say, let's continue to do it. I want to take this advice that we are given by other YouTubers to say, you don't need many videos for you to reach that winning level. That one video, one of your videos can take you far. So we don't know which one, but one of them, you may post it and it goes viral and it's seen by a lot of people. It's seen by thousands and thousands of people. And by that, you gain a lot of hours and you may end up being monetized because of that one video. So never ever lose hope. Never ever lose hope. I sometimes tell people to say, I'm doing this as a hobby now. I'm doing it as a hobby. I am enjoying doing it. And as I'm enjoying doing it, one day God will see us through. God will see me through. People may not watch my videos the way I want them to do, but I'm telling you, one day God will take one or two of my videos viral and I am going to benefit out of them. So let's not be discouraged. It's going to happen. Definitely, it will happen. Our God is not a liar. He doesn't promise us things that he cannot fulfill. So the reason why he brought us here, there is a purpose. There is a purpose, and he's not going to leave us. No ways. He is not going to leave us. He'll take us through until we win this battle. He will take us through until we become successful. Oh, Celia. I have a lot of people here. I'm just talking and not shaking. Maggie, hi, my darling. Hi, Maggie. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Celia Mutseneng Zengele, how are you, my sister? Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. All of you who are here, don't forget, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And as we're doing thumbs up, this is the time to connect. This is the time to make friends. This is the time to grow our families. This is the time to grow our communities. We don't have any other time but this one. So as you come in, open your eyes, check the family members who are here, connect, connect, connect. Oh, Celia, that's my preaching today. I'm talking connection. I'm talking let's support each other. I'm talking we need each other. There is no way YouTube is going to recognize us as long as we do not recognize each other first. As we do that, then YouTube will promote us as well. So we need to push one another. We need to promote one another. We need to support each other. This year, let's try to support each other. Let's push it as far as we can. Let's push it as far as you can. This was not planned, Celia. This was not planned. Don't stress, my darling. I just decided to do it. I was sitting in the car. I'm from the mall. And when I come home, I just felt, let me check on my people. Let me check on my family members. And checking on them. I just said, let me just encourage each other. We talking about planning for 2023. Let's do things different this year. Let's do things different. And I wanted to remind each other to say, I need you, Celia. You need me, my friend. When it comes to YouTube, you cannot run in isolation. You need other people to run. You need other people to fight this battle. This is a battle. This is war. We need each other by doing this. But as long as I run in isolation, as long as I do things in isolation, I don't check other people, we are not going to win. So let's do things differently this time. Definitely, God is going to hear our cry. God is going to promote us. Definitely. And I was still saying to the family members here to say, I don't know, this year, God has given me these young ones. You know, when I look at them and they're not working, they're just, walking around the streets doing nothing. It's like I can call all of them and say, guys, start your YouTube channel. In a year or 2 years' time, you may be lucky to be monetized. And you may even forget that you are not employed. Mama Ifechi, you are welcome, sister. You are welcome, welcome, welcome. This is home. This is home, my sister. We were just saying hello, hello, hello. I wanted to check my people. Are you back from holidays? Are you back home? Because, home was boring. We were alone. People were not home. They went to visit, they went for holidays. And I just wanted to say, guys, please come back. We're missing you. We're missing you. So, hands, I'm here. I'm sitting in the car. I'm not even inside the house. I was from the shops and I said, let me check on you guys. Let me just check on you. And my emphasis on this live, my emphasis is let's support one another in 2023. In 2023, I'm saying let's do things different. Let's do things different from the way we were doing them in 2022. If we're still doing them the same, there is no way we're going to win this battle. So we need to do them differently. By doing them differently, I was saying it's checking on one another, checking on our sisters, checking on our brothers, trying to, uplift one another, trying to push one another, trying to encourage one another, trying to support one another as we need each other. I need you, you need me. These young ones that are roaming around the streets doing nothing, let's encourage them to start their own channels. It doesn't take much. They have phones, we know. They have phones. And having phones, when you go to the libraries, there is free Wi-Fi. They can start their channels. They don't need money to start these channels. Let them do it as they are applying for jobs. At least they must be doing something. In fact, they are much, much lucky and better because they are able to support one another. A young one, they start a channel today. Within 2-3 months, they are monetized because they are able to support one another. And most of the time, they are on this social media. So they know how to do these things. So I was saying, let's contribute to the society, bring something different. Let's bring something different, encourage them to start their own. And as we do that, as we encourage more to do that, I'm telling you, we are solving the problem of stress. We are solving the problem of depression we're reducing depression in the country. We're reducing stealing in the country, thugs, in the country. Because the more these kids are all over the country, the more thugs we will have in the country. So as they get something to do, it keeps them away from the streets. As they get something to do, I'm telling you, because all they need is something to keep them busy. You know, these young ones, their minds are very active. So they can't just stay in the house like we do. So if they have nothing to do, definitely they will think of things that are not going to benefit them. Sister Blessing, how are you, my darling? Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. This is an unplanned live. It's an unplanned live. Most of you, I'm sure you just came across this live in the streets of YouTube. I didn't plan it. I just thought of it to say, let me say hi to my people. And here we are. Here we are. We are even talking about trying to, hi, Billy. I hijacked you guys. I hijacked you. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Celia says, great advice, OJ. Thank you, Celia. Blessing says, hi, play great. Nice to meet you here. Yes, this is home. This is home. And Blessing says, hi, Mama Ifechi. And Pilile, we're having members of the family here. Check for them. Greet them. Connect with them. Those who don't have them, check, my darling, check. This is the year of growth. I declare this year the year of growth. We are not going to become stagnant this year. We need to grow this year. Let's do this as often as possible. More of this lives where we're going to meet, and as we meet, let's engage one another. Let's connect with each other so that we grow. This year, all of us, I'm telling you, all of us, no one must spend 2 years on YouTube without being monetized. No ways, guys, no ways. We need each other. We must support each other. We must support each other. We need to support each other. So we need to check one another and try to promote each other. So hence I'm saying, I think this year it's one of the things that God has given me. I'm pushing the youngsters now to start their own YouTube channels as well. I'm pushing them this year. Let them start. I don't want to see anyone not employed and sitting doing nothing. I was still saying our children their minds are very active. And being very active, they can't just stay at home like we do. I can be at home the whole day doing nothing, going in this room, out of the room, going into another room, cleaning, doing whatever. But then once they are done with cleaning, I'm telling you, they are going to go out. And when they go out, they may be influenced by other children doing wrong things. So let's encourage them. Once they start, Herald of Mary, how are you, my sister? Long time. Thank you for coming. Thank you, my darling. Thank you for coming. So, and once we encourage them to start their own channels, YouTube keeps busy. We know it by ourselves. It keeps you busy. So definitely they're going to become so busy that they even forget the street. They even forget them. You know, I'm preaching this to the young ones now. When I see 2 boys in my area, I'm saying, come, let's do. Let me show you how to do it. An old woman will show you if you don't want to start it yourself. Because I know once they start, out of the 2 or out of the 3, at least 1, it's going to be successful. And one day, as they become successful, they will come back to me and say, Mama, you helped me. Mama, I was so frustrated. Mama, I even went into drugs because of frustration, because of stress. But once I started doing this, I can see light at the end of the tunnel. Once I have started this, I have hope now. So hence I'm saying, let's encourage more of them to go. And another thing is when we see them on YouTube, when you see them on, you don't say because I don't know this child. Let's subscribe for them. Let's support them, guys. Because the more they don't get subscribers, they become discouraged. They go back to the streets. So if you see any person less than 100 subscribers, let's try and push them. Let's give them. To subscribe, it's free. You lose nothing when you subscribe for a person. You lose nothing. So subscribe for them, and we need to push them. And one day we'll have a better community. We'll have better families. Jobs are not there anymore. So they are not employed, these kids. We get in results. In South Africa, very soon we get in results. I think on the 19th, the way the minister said. On the 19th of this month, we getting our results. And when we get those results, it's more learners. It's more of them now sitting home doing nothing. So, and when they try to apply, some of them don't have money to go to the colleges. Some of them cannot, because of their results, cannot even get bursaries. But they have their matric, they have passed. So it's up to us. It's on our shoulders as parents now. It's on our shoulders to say, we need to do something. Hence, I'm saying as parents, as their sisters, as their aunties, as their brothers, we are already here on YouTube. Let's do something to support them. Let's do something to encourage them. I'm telling you, it's not going to benefit only them, but it's going to benefit all of us. We are going to benefit because once we have better families, we'll be having better communities. And better communities leads to better nations, better societies, better nations. And one day you'll have your country being a better country because you have contributed. How many of us from the same country are on YouTube? Imagine if all of us who are from South Africa can be able to encourage these children who are in South Africa to do better, to better their lives. If all of us, if 100 of us, each one of us can get five of children who are becoming better because of us, definitely we're going to have a better society. And a better society is going to lead to a better nation. And it's going to be, very much good. And it's so fulfilling when you see a person that you have advised, when you see that person becoming successful. It's very much fulfilling. In fact, that's the reason why we are on earth. That's what the Bible tells us. God doesn't give me to enjoy that on my own. But whatever little that God has given me, I need to share with other people. What is it that we can share today? Even wisdom. Because if you say to them, start your own channel, that's wisdom. That's wisdom. You're giving them skills. You're teaching them how to make money. So that's skills. And once we have given them these skills, then we will have a healthy society. We'll have a healthy nation. And that's great. That's great. And definitely God will forgive us of our sins, because at least we are doing that for his nation. God will provide for whatever that we are asking for. Because the more God gives us, the more God knows that you are going to share with other people. When we share this wisdom that God has given us with other people, then God gives you more. Because God knows that you don't receive that for your own self, but you receiving it for other people. So as you do that, God will promote us. God will provide more. When God gives me money, when God makes me rich, God doesn't give me that rich to enjoy it for myself. But when God God gives us to provide for other people. Because unfortunately, God himself cannot come here and do it for himself. But God relies on us to do his job on this earth. Hence, I'm saying the little that we can give to these children who are not employed, it's wisdom on how to start YouTube channels. Let's give them this skill. Let's guide them. Let's show them. If me at my own old age, I could be able to do it, these youngsters definitely can do it. I think that's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say. And on that note, I'm going to have to close this live and say, family, thank you very much for supporting me. I love you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I believe this year, I believe and I trust that 2023 is going to be a good year for all of us. That one definitely is going to happen. And let's hold on to that prayer. Let's hold on to it. Our God is faithful and he will continue to provide for us. In Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Amen. Bye, everyone. Bye, family. Love you. Love you, Pilile. Love you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Bye. Bye, guys.